Hi there. You've probably been told that some foods are healthy, but what if I told you that some of these foods might be secretly spiking your blood sugar, even though they seem like good choices? It's not just about diabetes. Your blood sugar affects your energy, memory, heart health, and so much more, especially after 60. That's why it's important to understand how certain foods can impact your health in ways you might not realize. Stick around, because today I'm going to show you which foods to watch out for and how to make smarter choices that can help you feel better and live healthier. A lot of foods are marketed as healthy, but what many people don't realize is that some of these so-called healthy options can actually cause blood sugar spikes. Even if you're careful about your diet, certain foods can still work against you. As we get older, our bodies process food differently, and what worked for us in our younger years might not be the best choice anymore. After 60, it becomes even more important to pay attention to how our bodies react to food, especially when it comes to blood sugar. Today, we'll take a look at 5 common foods that many seniors think are healthy, but may actually be causing problems for their energy and overall health. Think about the foods you eat regularly. Could any of them be contributing to your mid-morning energy dips? Let's dive in and find out. Take Helen, for example. She decided to switch to oatmeal, thinking it was a healthier breakfast option. She'd always heard that oatmeal was heart-healthy and a smart choice, so she made the switch from sugary cereals. But despite the change, by mid-morning, she still found herself feeling drained and reaching for coffee or something sweet. She couldn't figure out why, since she was eating what she thought was a healthy choice. Here's the problem. Most instant oatmeal, especially the flavored or quick-cooked varieties, digest quickly, causing a rapid spike in blood sugar. That's followed by an equally fast crash, leaving you feeling tired and foggy. After 60, our bodies process food differently, and the slower insulin response makes it even harder to handle these quick-digesting carbs. So, what's the fix? If you love oatmeal, try switching to steel-cut oats or old-fashioned rolled oats. These options digest slower, providing a more steady source of energy. Even better, pair your oats with some protein and healthy fats, like nuts or Greek yogurt, to slow down digestion and keep you feeling full longer. Have you ever noticed an energy crash after eating oatmeal? What changes are you planning to try? Let me know in the comments. Take Frank, for example. He thought he was making a healthy choice when he switched to low-fat fruit yogurt. He had been trying to cut out desserts and sugary snacks. So he picked up a few cups of low-fat fruit yogurt, thinking it was a smart move. But after a checkup, his doctor was puzzled. "Your blood sugar is climbing," she said. Frank was confused. He thought he had cut out the sweets. But when they looked at the label, they found something surprising. 18 grams of sugar per serving, more than a glazed donut. That was the moment he realized that just because something is labeled low-fat doesn't always mean it's good for you. Low-fat products often have added sugars to make up for the lack of fat, which is why many healthier yogurt options can still spike your blood sugar. The fix here is simple. Switch to full-fat, unsweetened Greek yogurt. Not only is it lower in sugar, but it's also higher in protein, which helps keep your blood sugar stable. You can make your yogurt more flavorful and satisfying by adding your own fresh fruit and a sprinkle of cinnamon. This way, you're in control of the sweetness and it won't spike your blood sugar. Next time you reach for yogurt, check the label for added sugars. Consider making the switch to full-fat, unsweetened Greek yogurt. Your body will thank you. Let me know if you've noticed any surprises on your yogurt labels and if you plan to make the change. Marie, a senior I know, thought she was doing everything right. She gave up cookies, cut back on sugary drinks, and started eating a ripe banana every morning for breakfast. After all, it was a natural food, and she believed it was a healthy choice. But despite her good intentions, she still felt tired and sluggish by mid-morning. She couldn't understand why until her daughter gave her a glucose monitor to wear for a week. On day 3, the truth was revealed. After eating her morning banana, her blood sugar spiked by 40 points in less than 20 minutes. So why do ripe bananas cause this spike? As bananas ripen, their natural starch turns into fast-acting sugar. While they might seem like a gentle, healthy fruit, they digest quickly, especially when eaten alone. Without the fiber or fat to slow down the sugar absorption, this leads to a sudden spike and then a crash, which can leave you feeling drained and foggy. The good news is, there's a simple fix. If you love bananas, try eating them when they're still a bit greener. Green bananas contain more resistant starch, which digests slower and doesn't cause the same blood sugar spike. Or, consider swapping bananas for fruits like berries, kiwi, or apples, which are lower in sugar and have more fiber. Have you ever felt sluggish after eating fruit, even without added sugar? Experiment with different fruits and pairings, and let me know how it works for you in the comments. Dennis thought he was making a healthier choice when he swapped his usual cookies for granola bars. They were marketed as natural, gluten-free, and energy-boosting, so he figured they were a much better option. But soon after switching, he noticed that he was still experiencing the same energy crashes. By mid-afternoon, he was feeling tired and sluggish again, just like when he used to snack on cookies. So, what went wrong? It turns out many granola bars are packed with fast-acting sugars like brown rice syrup, honey, or glucose syrup. These sugars quickly spike blood sugar, and just like with other sugary foods, they cause an energy crash soon after. Even though the bars are marketed as natural or healthy, they can be just as bad for your blood sugar as the sugary snacks they replaced. The fix? You can make your own energy bites with ingredients like nuts, seeds, and a bit of dark chocolate for a sweet touch, or look for bars that contain whole nuts, at least 4 grams of fiber, and no added sugars. These snacks will give you steady energy without the blood sugar roller coaster. Next time you reach for a granola bar, check the label for added sugars. Do you have any healthy alternatives that you've found? Share them in the comments. I'd love to hear your ideas. Ruth thought she was making a healthy choice by starting her morning with a glass of 100% orange juice. After all, it's natural and full of vitamin C. But over time, she noticed her fasting blood sugar was creeping higher, even though she had stopped drinking soda and cutting back on sweets. So, what was going on? Here's the issue. Even though fruit juice seems healthy, it can actually cause a spike in blood sugar. That's because it lacks fiber, which helps slow down the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream. When you drink juice, your body processes it like a shot of sugar, without the buffering effect of fiber. Drinking juice is like eating multiple servings of fruit in a matter of seconds, and this overload can overwhelm your body's ability to regulate blood sugar. The fix? Instead of drinking juice, try eating whole fruits. Whole fruits are packed with fiber, which slows digestion and helps prevent those rapid blood sugar spikes. If you still want that fruity flavor in your morning routine, infuse your water with a slice of citrus or a few berries for a refreshing, lower sugar alternative. How do you incorporate whole fruits into your mornings? I'd love to hear your ideas. Share them in the comments below. So, let's quickly recap the 5 foods that can secretly spike your blood sugar: instant oatmeal, low-fat fruit yogurt, ripe bananas, granola bars, and fruit juices. These are all foods that many seniors think are healthy choices, but they can cause a spike in blood sugar, leading to energy crashes and other issues. The good news is, small changes can make a big difference in how you feel. It's important to focus on foods that support your body's needs after 60, foods that provide slow, steady energy without those unwanted crashes. The key is to choose whole foods that are nutrient-dense and balanced, such as whole fruits, full-fat unsweetened yogurt, and healthier oatmeal options like steel-cut oats. These choices will give you sustained energy throughout the day without putting unnecessary strain on your blood sugar. I encourage you to try swapping or adjusting one of these foods in your routine over the next few days. Let me know in the comments what changes you're planning to make and how they work for you. I'm excited to hear about your experiences and to keep supporting each other on this journey to better health. After 60, your body isn't broken, it's just different. You don't need to give up everything you love, you just need to eat smarter. The changes we've talked about today can help you feel more energized and in control of your health without feeling restricted. By making small, smarter food choices, you can still enjoy the things you love while supporting your body's needs as it ages. Take charge of your health today, and if you know someone who could benefit from these tips, share this video with them. Let's help each other live better, healthier lives. And don't forget to subscribe to Timeless Health for more practical tips on aging well. We're here to guide you every step of the way. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the video. Leave a comment below with suggestions for future topics and share the video with friends who may need it. Let's continue supporting each other on this journey.